Good afternoon. I hope everybody is ready for the second half time of our match. I'm very happy to welcome, very happy and very proud to welcome Ferdinand Omanyala. I'm going to check the hand of a man who is under 10 seconds at the 100 meters. Yes, thank you. And also, I finish on that, you are an entrepreneur, and I'm sure you're going to expose that to us. So thank you.
Good afternoon. He's introduced me as a sprinter, but today I'm not here as a sprinter. I'm here on a different hat. I'm wearing an entrepreneur hat today, and I just came. I have 7 minutes to just introduce my foundation and just tell you about what the foundation does. I'm a sportsman, and Africa and Kenya doesn't really, it takes sports as a hobby. So that's one thing that I want to change with the Omanyala Foundation. And the Omanyala Foundation main aim is to professionalize the sports. Because now sports is a big ecosystem. It feeds so much into the economy of different government agencies, and it's the whole thing connected. So the main purpose for the Omanyala Foundation will be to set up camps and to set up camps of different teams. We'll start with the sprinters because that's who I am. And our goal is to set up a camp in Mombasa. Someone just asked me a question if we need low altitude or high altitude training. So I answered in a different way because sprinters don't really need high altitude. We actually need low altitude, and that's not something that we can get in Kenya. We can get it in Mombasa, but the structures are not yet ready for that. So that's what the Omanyala Foundation is coming to bridge that gap. And we are going to set up a sprint camp in Mombasa. That's the short-term goal. The long-term goal will be to get into other sports. And it hurts so bad to see clubs play for 3 days and get paid 100,000. And that's like a team of 30 people. You wonder how much they're going to split the 100,000. So what we want to do is bring money into the sport. We'll start with developing clubs from as low as high school levels and pick the best talents and put them in a club and have these clubs registered and run under different federations in terms of participations. We'll have our own, now that's another way I'm going, we're planning to have a sports center that will have all the sports in that sports center and harbor all these clubs in there. So picking raw talent, have expertise of psychologists, nutritionists, physiotherapists, treat these athletes in a very professional manner and have them develop. 5-10 years down the line, the investment will start to pay because now, as a sprinter, I make around 50 to 60 million a year, but 15% of that goes to the management. So you can imagine if we're having more than 20 athletes in this sports center, and at the long run, we have every athlete attached to different managers and different sponsors. So that's a long-term investment plan that I'm bringing out to you guys. And that's what I want to do. We're all going to develop that, but not forgetting the education part, because I'm a student of Bachelor of Science in Chemistry at Chiromo campus. So I didn't want to lead the athletes to a different way. I want them to get empowered in terms of education. We're in partnership and in talks with different universities to have scholarships for these athletes. So as much as we'll have a sports center, all these athletes will be going through education. So as much as they are doing their sports in different categories, we'll have them also in schools. So that's the whole plan for the foundation. And we'll start small. I'm sure at some point we'll get bigger and bigger. So that's the whole thing that I want to present today in 3 minutes. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, we have some brochures that will be going around. So all the contact details are written there. And basically that's investing in change. Maybe one of the people who will benefit from the foundation will be your son, your daughter, your niece or your nephew. So feel free to reach out and let's empower different sportsmen and women. In the next 10 years, we'll sit in this room and appreciate what we started 10 years ago. Thank you.